Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is April 19th of 2017. For those of you who may not know, I had vertical sleeve surgery. I had my surgery in Mexico and my date of surgery was February 21st of 17. And I will officially be 2 months this Friday. So here's the thing, I recorded this video last week and the information was great. I got everything in, but the lighting was starting to go down because I did it towards the evening hours. So the lighting kind of changed a little bit. And then when I weighed myself, I was like, well, I could possibly lose a little bit more weight. So I wanted to be as accurate as possible. So I am re-recording this video for you guys, okay? So let's just go ahead and get straight into the stats and everything. Oh, by the way, I am recording with all of the windows up here in our kitchen area. And so if you hear honking or anything like that, I apologize in advance, okay? And sometimes we have a train that just goes consistently. I will pause the video and wait for them to pass by and then resume from there. So just want to give you a heads up on those things, okay? But I'll try to be quick. These are the notes that I have that I'm going to be going over as well. So let's get into stats real quick. My highest recorded weight was 268. Date of surgery was 258. And when I weighed myself today, because I knew that I was going to redo this video, I am 228 pounds. That is a total of 40 pounds gone, and I'm just so happy. They're gone forever. I'm so happy. I could just literally, I'm just over the moon excited for what's to come. So yeah, so yay, 40 pounds. Okay, so now let's get into the notes that I have. If I look down, it's because I'm looking at the notes, okay? So the first thing, let me just resituate myself here. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is stalls. They happen, and they can happen as early as 4 to 5 weeks, because that's when I had my stall. I was toggling between 240, it would go up to 242 or 243, and then sometime it would go to 239 and then go back up to 240. So yeah, I was getting very, very frustrated. And it's a habit when you start losing weight. You have a scale, you just decide to hop on there and see how you're doing. But if you can, try to discipline yourself. I am now doing that. I'm just gonna weigh myself once at the beginning of the week and once at the end of the week, just to kind of track my progress like that. But yeah, it can be a lot. But back to the stalls. Stalls are necessary. It gives your body time to catch up. I'm personally glad that I'm not losing weight, like, to me, super quick. Like, I don't want to, you just think of your body as a balloon. And then if you lose weight too fast, you just shrivel up. I don't want to be like that. So I want my weight loss to be steady and efficient, but not like super fast. So I'm very happy with the 40 pounds that are gone so far. And I know that it will begin to slow, and I'm okay with that. So yeah, so the 40 pounds, definitely I'm very excited about, and the stalls are very necessary. Just as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're following your doctor's directions, recommendations to the best of your ability, you're getting your liquids in, all of that, the weight will come off, I promise. So I am testament of that. The next thing is the gym. Okay, so with my stall, I cut back on the cheese, and then I went to the gym one time. I've only been to the gym one time, but it did break my stall. So now I have a new work schedule that I'm going to be starting May 21st. I've been with the same company for quite a while now, and I like my job. I eventually would like to work for myself at some point, so that is my ultimate goal, but I do like my job. I've always worked Monday through Friday, whether I worked 1:30 to 10, 9:30 to 6, or my recent schedule, which is 10:30 to 7. I love working Monday through Friday. I just like having my weekends off, and more importantly, I like having my off days together. Well, when we did our shift selection, for the second quarter this year. Yeah, got stuck with having Wednesdays and Saturdays off. In a nutshell, I'm grateful to still have my job. I'm grateful to have some longevity with my job, but I just really hate that my off days are not together. And I hate that I'm now working one day out of the weekend, which is Sundays. So I'm trying to think of a new work schedule to accommodate that schedule that I'll be starting. I'm thinking that I'm gonna go with Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. My biggest supporter for the gym is my babe. Is always like, when are we going to the gym? You want to go to the gym today? And I always put it off because I'm like, I don't feel like going to the gym. I'm not a person that likes the gym, but I know to have a healthy life and be successful at this journey, I do not want it to depend on my sleep. So I am going to be getting into the gym. And I feel like a gym schedule is going to best benefit me at this point, because just going at random is not going to work for me. I have to have some type of order with it, and right now we just been going when we have time or at random. So hopefully with me doing a gym schedule, that will help. I will definitely be letting you guys know about that when I do my next video, but wish me luck on that. But I am going to be going to the gym. But since surgery, I've only went once, and I did like 30 minutes on the treadmill, and then I did a machine, and then we left. I got a water massage and we left. So that's pretty much where I'm at with the gym right now. And we go to Planet Fitness. The next thing is food. Now, when you're able to tolerate food again, when you're able to incorporate food back into your life, you are going to notice that there's some things that you can eat and some things that you cannot eat, or some things that you used to be head over heels for, and you may not have the same love for those things anymore. So you will have restriction. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe if some of you guys can let me know about this. When I started eating like around 4 to 5 weeks, I felt like I could eat a lot more. Like, I still felt full, but I felt like I could get more in. Now, when I eat, the restriction is very real. Like, I cannot eat as much as I used to. And it's kind of like, whoa, wait a minute, what's going on? The restriction is like smack dead on. So like, for an example, I made myself an egg. I had some avocado on the side. And yeah, that was it. I sit down to eat this egg, and I took 3 bites, and I felt so full, like I had ate at a buffet or something. It was the strangest thing to me, and I was just like irritated because I couldn't finish my egg. I couldn't finish all my avocado. I was like, this is annoying. I threw it away, but now what I do is when I can't finish something, I just put it in a container. My coworkers gave me some like cute little containers, and we bought some extra Tupperware, and I just put it up and try again in a couple hours, or try again when I feel like I'm ready to eat some more food. But yeah, just get used to the fact that you will have lots of leftovers, and you will notice that your restriction is crazy. Now, I know people talk about later down the line that you're able to eat more food. I'm not there yet, so I can't be a testament of that, but I can tell you right now, my restriction is very, 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 very real. Things that I noticed that fill me up real quick is eggs. Chicken fills me up real quick. Like, I can only eat like 1 chicken, like the little drumettes, 1, and then I wait about 45 minutes to an hour, and I eat my second one. I do not eat any more than that right now because I just personally cannot tolerate that. And then I eat like a little side of vegetables or whatever. So yeah, the restriction is real. That's the whole purpose of the surgery, is to limit the amount of food that you can intake. It doesn't mean that it makes it any less irritating or confusing, because it's a mental as well as physical. So just be patient with yourself. I'm being patient with myself, and just learning that, okay, Adrian, there's gonna be days when you can't eat this or that or the other. I have had a couple of episodes where I felt nauseated and sick. I'm going to be going to a doctor. I'm going to my doctor to see if they can prescribe me some medication for that, because nausea and stuff is not fun. I don't like it. So yeah, I'm going to be talking to the doctor about that here shortly. I did do a video just before this video about a nausea episode that I had that made me super uncomfortable, and I just didn't feel good pretty much that whole day. And I couldn't really eat or drink anything because I felt sick at the sight, sick at the smell. I just did not want anything. So you can check that video out. I've only experienced it maybe twice so far, which is not bad, but I just don't want to like be in public or something and all of a sudden get sick. So I'm going to talk to the doctor to get me something for that. Okay, so that's food. And with liquids, it's pretty much the same. You're so swollen after your surgery, it's hard to get anything in, and you're so thirsty because you felt like you've been in a desert like for 40 days and 40 nights, and you just want something to quench that thirst. And because you cannot guzzle water anymore, you cannot guzzle juice, guzzle pop, your body, you have to be very careful and sip and just be consistent when you're drinking. You can't just drink a whole bunch in one setting. Your body can't handle that because your stomach is the size of a banana now. So yeah, it would be hard. I imagine later on it might be different for me, but for right now, I just sip throughout the day. The next thing I want to talk about is waist training. So I'm going to be buying a waist trainer here shortly. I've been shopping around. I think I picked a brand that I want to go with and a company that I want to go with, because I'm interested in doing that while I'm working out. I'm going to jump on the bandwagon at first. I was like, I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to try it and see what kind of results I get. And I'm also going to be getting a sweatband for the stomach region. My stomach has always been a problem for me ever since I started to gain weight in my younger days. I would say my stomach really became just ridiculous when I was in like probably about the 9th grade. That's when I started to gain too much weight, and then it just kind of spiraled from there. So I definitely want to try my best being realistic with myself and my results and how I'm going to look for my weight loss. I may consider plastics and things of that nature in the future. I'm definitely have been looking into it. But I would like to give myself some time to see what I can do on my own, and seeing if this waist training thing and, you know, sweatbands and stuff like that can just help. I'm not saying that it's going to be a miracle worker, but if I put in the work, I'm doing the diet, I feel like, or I'm changing my life and having a healthier lifestyle, I feel like that should kind of help me a little bit. So I will let you guys know once it comes in the mail. I'll do like a review on it or something. The next thing is mood swings. Yes, I have been having mood swings, and I can be up and down. For the most part, I feel like I've been doing good, but some days I'm really sad because life is just so different. You know, you celebrate life with food, with events and things like that, and I can't really eat a lot of food, so I feel kind of sad sometimes. Sometimes I feel, I don't want to say alone, but I feel like, you know, you have to go through something in order to know what someone really feels like. And I'm the only one in this house who has had weight loss surgery. So sometimes I feel like it's easier said than done, if that makes sense. So sometimes I feel boxed in. But for the most part, everyone that is in my life that I've told about my surgery, particularly my babe, is like my best friend, and we do everything together, and we talk a lot and we laugh a lot and all that kind of stuff, and I just really appreciate that. I feel like I do have support from people, from my coworkers, from my supervisor down to a couple of my coworkers who have had their surgery last year. And it's just good to have the support, but sometimes it can still be mentally draining for yourself. So when you feel that way, just kind of take a deep breath, at least I do, and just try to remember the reasons why you're doing this. And that usually snaps me right back into to shape and gets my attitude in check and gets my mood together, because I'm like, you know, Adrian, you wanted this. You know, this is what you wanted and this is why you wanted it. So I rather have the mood swings, have the restriction with the food, be sad that I can't always eat something, than to be 40 pounds heavier, probably approaching 50 pounds heavier, if not more, uncomfortable and unhappy with my life like I was. So the mood swings happen, just be patient with yourself. So the next thing is fatigue. I missed 5 days of work. My medical group did send over my paperwork to my HR department. I'm just waiting on them to process it. I don't know what's taking them so long. They have the paperwork. They just haven't processed it yet. So hopefully those 5 days will get approved. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't, but I'm just waiting for them to actually get done with the paperwork so that I can, because I think I missed 5 or 6 days in the month of March just from being fatigued and not having any energy. And when the type of job that I have, I'm on the phones. I have to be knowledgeable, listening, doing everything I can to assist my member and everything. So yeah, I had those days where I just couldn't. So I didn't do anything but just lay in the bed or lounge around because I didn't have that much energy to do anything. And I imagined that I was dehydrated because I wasn't eating a lot and I wasn't drinking a lot. So I imagined that it was from that. The next thing is vitamins. I am incorporating B12 to help with my energy. I usually take my vitamins after I've had something to eat or if I've had a protein drink. I take the Flintstone vitamin and I take the B12s and I take hair, skin, and nail vitamins. So that's my regimen right now and I like them. I still do my protein shakes. I was a little tired of them for a brief little second, but I'm back on them and I love them. They're perfectly fine. My favorite is the Premier Vanilla. And I just picked up the Premier Clear and I'm going to do a review on them because I feel like I should do a review on some of these kind of things that I pick up and I buy. So if someone is interested in buying them, they can have some opinions. Please check out my Instagram. I will leave my Instagram name below, okay? Because I post there pretty much every day, like things that I'm eating, just, you know, before and after pictures, stuff like that. You could definitely check me out there if you would like to continue following the journey. My page is private, but if you are a weight loss patient or someone who's considering weight loss surgery, I will be happy to accept your request. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. I think I nailed everything. And so, oh, one last thing. I'm starting to feel better as far as feeling like shopping again and feeling like doing things that I used to do all the time that I stopped doing for a long time because I wasn't happy with myself. So I promise that I will be like getting my hair done and doing things that I used to do all the time shortly. I'm starting to feel like going out and stuff like that, and the weather is getting nicer. So yeah, I'm looking forward to enjoying my summer as much as I can. And yeah, so I will be back with you guys soon, and I will be back for my 3-month post-op update, and I am gonna do a review, I think, on that Premier Clear, and I will let you guys know about that. I might record that now actually. So I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for subscribing. Don't forget to thumbs up, like, share. I cannot wait to talk to you guys in the future. So talk to you guys later. Bye.